Definitely. Definitely. Oh wow. Is that shit on fire? Oh wow. It practically is. You see that tip glowing?
Burning outdoors isn't always an option. Maybe you live somewhere where the weather isn't good all the time, or mobility is a problem, or you just live in a place that doesn't have access to outdoor space. But burning wood indoors is bad for your lungs. I'm gonna have my wife and business partner Jodi tell you what the American Lung Association says.
Burning wood is widely recognized as harmful to humans. Everyone is at risk, but it can be more harmful for children and older adults. Take extra precaution with kids. Their lungs are still developing, and they breathe in more air. Don't forget your furry and feathery friends. Their health matters just as much as ours does, at least in our house. I'm sure in yours too.
Thanks, Jodi. But how much smoke do you actually produce from wood burning? We went out to the wood shop to see. The setup is simple. Turn out the lights and shine a ridiculously bright flashlight over my pen. This should make the smoke visible. And immediately we see that it does. I'm turning up the heat until my nib glows red. My face disappears in the smoke until I turn down the burner. I usually don't burn with a red tip. I burn at lower temperatures for shading. I wanted to see how much smoke that produces. I'm moving the pen in quick, tight circles to get a light color. Smoke is visible in the flashlight that you wouldn't see in normal lighting. There's more smoke than I realized, and it would fill a small room after a few hours. Now that we know we produce smoke and it's bad for us, what can we do about it? The first option a lot of people go to is a face mask. These are very helpful for sanding, but it doesn't help with burning. Dust masks are made to stop large particles. The smaller particles that are harmful to your respiratory system are still getting through. If you want to wear a proper face mask, you'll need to get a painter's respirator. This will capture the large and small particles. If a face mask is your only protection, you're going to have to wear it until all the smoke is gone from the room. This can be a couple hours. It also doesn't protect your family and pets, unless you'd like to buy them a respirator as well and make them wear it. Good luck getting your cat to wear that.
Come on, just put this on, okay? Come on, hey, come on.
When I started burning, I used a fan, just a small box fan pointed away from me to get the smoke out of my eyes. It worked well for that purpose, but while it was getting the smoke away from my face, it was spreading it all around the room. Fans just move air around. They don't remove particles from the air. You can point the fan out a window. That's not 100% effective. Not all the smoke is going out that open window. Some of it is circulating indoors. But what if you have a carbon filter on your fan? Those are great for capturing the large particles, but it won't capture the small ones. They're helpful, but won't keep you safe. If you normally burn at a high heat and produce a large amount of smoke, I'd recommend not burning indoors. It wouldn't be worth the risk to me. If you do decide to burn indoors, you want to get a multi-stage filter. There are companies out there that make them specifically for pyrography, but there are also fume extractors made for soldering. These will work just as well, but you have to get a multi-stage filter. Something with the charcoal filter, but an additional filter for the small particles as well. This is going to be your best bet for burning indoors. This will reduce your smoke, but it won't completely get rid of it. Here in our house, we also use a whole home air purifier. It's made for up to 3,000 square feet of living space and does a very good job of clearing out the particles. Between using these two options in tandem, we're able to keep the smoke down in our house and the air pollution levels to minimum. The small multi-stage filters can be fairly inexpensive. You can get a decent setup for under $100. But a whole home purifier has more upfront expense. It does also have expensive filters that have to be changed out occasionally. It's not cheap, but it's effective. If you really want to burn indoors, the best setup I've seen is from a fellow burner, Jackie Lewis. No relation. She made a burn box so she can burn indoors without affecting her family's health. I'll let her show it to you.
It's Jackie Lewis and I am a pyrography artist. I've been doing wood burning since about 2016, 2017. Dirk reached out to me and asked me to do a quick video on a burning box that I designed and built, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is essentially a self-contained unit. All the sides are plexiglass and there's a fan and a light in there to assist with your burning. And the idea is it captures any smoke that's being produced and then it is vented outdoors. Got the vent here going out the window. I did this because a few years ago I started having some breathing issues, and so I knew we needed to be a little more proactive about just dealing with the smoke. I was using fans and working near windows, but it wasn't enough, so this was my invention. So I'll give you guys a brief demonstration. As you can see, there's really no smoke because it's all being immediately vented outdoors. And for me, this was the perfect solution, especially for smaller projects, but I can do larger projects as well. It's not attached to my desk, so it is mobile. Thanks, Dirk, for thinking of me. Bye.
Check out Jackie's Instagram profile. She does some amazing work. Whatever option you take, please stay safe so you can continue burning into old age. Thanks for watching, and happy burning.